What's up, ladies and gents? I am Magicide. Welcome back to our Geek Fest here, playing Shadowrun Chronicles Boston Lockdown. Been a few days since we last left off, and we never actually spent our karma points, so maybe we should do that. We're starting to run into that initial problem where all of your beginning skills can just be easily acquired. Meaning that, like, every time you get done with a mission, you basically have something to spend it on. But we're getting to that point now where the skills are starting to get kind of high up there in price, right? So we can either save up for one of these 8-point skills, such as Resilient. See here, that would just basically give us 3 extra hit points. Or we could, that one requires 8 as well. So it looks like it's going to be Mind. The reason why I'm looking ahead 2 slots here is because I'm just wondering, like, what would be the next available skill set. And it looks like this one would give us more range. Okay, and then this would be all the stuff we don't care about. And then, of course, over here we have opponents have a minus 25% chance to score a critical hit against you. Or we can gain a 3% bonus to our critical hit chance. They're both pretty garbage. I think we're going to go with Spot Weakness. And let's hope that we get enough karma points to actually get another skill at the end of our next mission. We have plenty of people here to talk to. Why don't we talk to Immorel first, and we'll work our way around here. Then we'll go to Bozeman next. Of course, everybody has something to say here, so naturally we want to hear what they have to tell us. Maybe, but I don't remember when the side quests actually start up. It should be sometime relatively soon, I think.
Bozeman, did someone pick up that dragon at the towers?
It's all over the news. There is a trid feed of the dragon attacking the Neonet towers. Man, that was one angry wizword.
Anyone know where it came from?
Newsfeed said it emerged from some underground facility. How could someone hide away an adult dragon without anybody knowing about it?
Beats me. I thought all dragons were accounted for.
Well, we know Damon is active locally, but no one knows what he looks like in his natural state.
Damon is the resident dragon playboy socialite, right?
Yeah, more chatty than Dunkles are. But I think it's all just show. He's got a stake in every big operation in town. He's dangerous.
He's dangerous. I'm pretty sure Lady Luck here has some new gear for us, so maybe we actually want to talk to her first.
Disperse immediately and vacate the premises.
See what you got there, honey. I don't remember what we picked up. I think we got some BLT chips here. Let's go ahead and sell those. And of course we got this other board that we can sell. Might as well sell the Radio Shack remote. And I totally have a rusty cleaver and a katana. I don't remember picking up the katana. But we're definitely going to want to equip that. I mean, I think I was pretty much going to go blunts first. Blunts, yeah. I would love to go blunts first. Of course I would. But no, I think we were just kind of sticking around because the rusty cleaver was better than whatever the starting blunt weapon was. So we can't sell it because we have it currently equipped. So that's fine. Just have to get rid of it here in a moment. As far as our shotguns, I just want pure damage. If I can get damage plus accuracy, like that right there. The modified Remington Sportsman. More damage, more accuracy. Sold. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to equip that sexy new shotgun that we have. There we go. And the rusty cleaver can be pulled aside for the katana. That's kind of what I was thinking originally, as far as going something secondary, whether or not I was going to go blunt or blades. Or choose something altogether just completely different that wasn't magic-based. And I was thinking, well, you know what? Maybe what I'll have dictate is buy what we find. Because I don't really want to go out there and buy the stuff until I know that I'm going to be stuck with it. Meaning, like, you know, actually putting karma points into it and whatnot. So, I think for the moment, we'll just say that we're doing blades. I'm not going to pump any points into it yet, though. And that's partly because I'm only saying this because I'm fairly skeptical about the shotgun build. After everything that I've read online and then just my own knowledge of playing the game in the past, I'm kind of unconvinced, to be honest. Now let's talk to Pancake here. We don't have the money for any new armor upgrades, or at least I don't think we should. Let us take a look. We want to buy... So he does have actual armor upgrades here. Right, because what do we have? We have just regular polymer coating. Okay, so he doesn't necessarily... He has an armor upgrade if you were to do the ceramic plating, but we don't really care about that because we're not going to go that route. He's always a big fan of the polymer side. That gives you the better, like, balanced... The ceramic coating is really good, or ceramic plating is really good as if you're going to go, like, straight up, like, melee. Because, you know, you're going to end up having to tank a bunch of damage.
Did you guys see where the dragon went?
After crashing the Sox game, it flew off somewhere north. But everything's crazy now, trying to get my boys together to keep the streets safe.
All right, let's go see what Doc Belmont has to say. And then we'll actually talk to the actual Doc. And like I said, I don't think we're going to have enough money to buy any kind of implant upgrades. Although I'm pretty sure that we're still fairly early in the game where there aren't any upgrades. Because if memory serves me correctly, it was like a good chunk of the beginning portion of the game didn't even have any updates from this guy. Let's go talk to his council. Oh, he does actually have some new stuff, doesn't he? Or does he? Some of the stuff actually looks kind of the same. Maybe he doesn't. I just be tripping. All right, some of the other flavor people here have nothing to say, so let's go talk to the remaining couple of vendors. Then finally, of course, talk to Jane and Payday. Follow up.
That was one hell of a milk run.
I still can't believe it. Fraggin' dragon.
Payday, you won't believe what just happened.
In town for a week and already ran into a dragon and lived? You had to upstage me, eh?
Believe me, I didn't need this.
I guess so. Well, you made it out alive. That's what counts. With the city in turmoil, we're gonna see a lot of action soon.
Alright, let's go talk to Bree and then follow up with Astral Child here, and then we'll finally get our next mission from Mr. Smedley. Alright, what you got for me there, Smedley man?
The dragon you encountered managed to crash land into Fenway Stadium during the game.
That's gonna put the Red Sox playoff hopes in the Draco.
I see you have kept your sense of humor. Well, it also created a bit of a hullabaloo around the stadium and keeps local law enforcement terribly busy with the aftermath.
I sense where you're getting at. So where's the job going to be?
Now, ordinary folk would think of some second-rate burglary, but I have something better in mind. You are going to rob the Boston Red Sox trophy room.
I am... what? With the friggin' dragon in the stadium?
Dragon's gone Flew off north, according to the news nets.
But how am I gonna get in? Night-errant cops are swarming the place, no doubt.
With all the mashed-up fans, there are a lot of ambulances on the scene, so no one will look twice at another dock wagon crew passing through.
So, you have an ambulance stashed around here?
Not quite, but I know where you can find one.
And this one just happens to have the access code printed on the dashboard?
I can get you into a repair facility where one has been conveniently wiped, and Jane will provide matrix cover. You've already worked with her.
Whiz, sounds like a plan.
I will send the coordinates and the passcodes for the facility to your comlink. Off you go. Opportunity of...
Okay, so now I remember. This is going to be a fairly long sequence of missions, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just record it as one long stretch. And then just chop it up into individual episodes, depending on how long everything is. I think that's probably the way we're going to do it. Or maybe it's not this mission. Maybe it's the next mission. Smedley has hired you for a big heist in the Fenway baseball stadium. To get in undetected, you need to steal a dock wagon ambulance car and overalls to disguise yourself. Break into the repair center and get yourself a ride. So we're going to have 4 people here. So obviously we're going to want a decker. Jimmy Mac sucks because he doesn't have a lock picking. But since we have 4 slots for people, he's going to have to do. I really wish there was a way to like sort through these guys, you know, by having like booleans. Like, what if I wanted to just see anybody that has the lockpick skill? Make this a lot easier. So she actually has the decking skill. I don't really need that. I could... Lesser bear spirit, nah. I guess we'll bring Batshit along. Because he has his AoE skill that's really good. And then... if I can get myself a rigger. Oh, what am I looking for? We're looking for thunderbolts. Unfortunately, she has hacking and demolish, but not lockpicking. Mutter. I'm gonna say a rigger would be probably pretty good. I think so. I think we're gonna add thunderbolts here. And let me take a look at Batshit again. I don't remember. Does he actually have? He does have lockpick. Okay, so perfect. All right, we're gonna do it. With the codes provided by Smedley, the off-site repair facility is easy to get into. You enter the basement and a strange smell of machine oil and disinfectant assaults your nostrils. All appears quiet in the corridor. So you have to enter the repair bay and unlock the code sequence from the Central Access Council and go to the dock wagon ambulance to activate the lift and move it to the street level. Okay.
I jammed any alarms to the outside, but there are cameras and security on the ground, so watch your step. We don't
Okay,
have a
so
lot of tickets.
this is going to be its own mission. That's right. The next mission is going to be like a long sequence.
How do we
So
get to
disregard
the
what I said
ambulance?
earlier.
You need to open the vehicle bay. Look for a large control console nearby.
Okay, so we got our hacking council over here, so we definitely want to deal with that. I'm pretty familiar with this map, so...
There's a locked storage room. Maybe you can hack the console.
There we go. Alright, so I'm going to be kind of useless for this beginning portion. Pretty much all the enemies are going to be right around here. Inside of this this area, this like bay area here. And then there'll be a couple other additional enemies that come from over here once you activate the enemies. So my guy right now is going to be pretty useless. Although I think there might be a demolish point somewhere around here. I'm going to have to take a look. Okay, that's just a regular gather one. And then this is just like a little info card. I do know that there is a lockpicking treasure box in here. And we will put my little machine down here in a minute. Okay, so we got a dock wagon brochure here. Fine and dandy with me. I guess we'll use myself to come in here to get this this first one. All right, there's our lockpick. 65% chance. That's terrible. See, now if we were to do this ourselves, we'd have a much higher chance. Oh.
The security control node is behind that door. If you can hack the door lock, maybe you can disable the cameras.
Very nice. I'm gonna actually have Thunderbolts here get up in here. Get pretty close. There is another couple of like little treasure box gather points. There's like one right up here. Run right over here. I think that might have been it. Might have been like an info card or something else over there. Alright, so let's move Mr. Blamco Mac here. Alright, so first and foremost, since we got our next turn here, let's goddamn you, go away. I'm not trying to send a message to anybody. Try again, fool. God damn, you're worthless. Alright there, Jimmy Mac.
Excellent. That should take care of the internal cameras.
Now, if I remember correctly, if you didn't do the internal cameras, that would change the kind of the outcome, or maybe not the outcome of the mission itself, but it would change like the scripted events. There'd be a whole bunch of enemies that like flood in, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a long time since I've like not did this mission properly the way we're doing it right now, so I don't really want to be talking out of my ass for this. Okay, so it's about that time that I think I dropped my little friend here. So that's drone repair. I do have to say I'm a really big fan of these things. We're gonna end our turn. We're not gonna actually move the little Renraku. I really actually wanted to play a rigger for this campaign. They're like the one class in this game that actually really like intrigued me. Finally, so we discovered a new cosmetic item, a lab coat. All right, let's come up here and examine this little info card. It's another brochure. Okay. You know what? First of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna. I could have swore there was like some enemies that come from over here. They do, because that's the whatchamacallit. The elevator. So I'm gonna move Jimmy Mac up here. I'm gonna keep him kind of close because there are a couple of mechanical enemies that come over this way. I think we're probably going to put you behind this, like, whatever these are, tubes. Okay, we got a demolish point up here.
Good. I'm in. I'm reprogramming the access code to unlock the elevator. Find some cover. I'll be done in a sec.
How long is this going to take?
Oh, I'll have it open in a bit. Just sit tight.
I think we're gonna need to take batshit here. Man, he's got to run something fierce. See, the problem is the ambulance is over here. So, where do I want to put my mage? I think we're gonna try to get him closer to our main man, Mr. Blamco Mac. Hope for the best. It sucks that there is no like Overwatch feature in this game. Man, this is terrible. Because what I'm afraid of is that these guys are going to appear and they're going to just blast my shit. Let's just end our turn.
This is trickier than expected. Hold on.
Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to move all my people in this room. So Kamikaze is an equipable item. It's basically like the fictional future drug. One of them. I think we could probably put you behind this vehicle over here. Don't remember exactly what it does. I think it like increases your attack probability and maybe give you like movement range. Maybe.
Oh my, they have a Deca in the Matrix now. Sit tight.
Alright, let's put you behind some cover. And I think everybody else should be good to go here. I really want to get my mage a little closer. Where do we want to put you? Alright, so we're going to end our turn.
Oh, Drek, they made you. Get ready to fight.
So how much damage does our slash do? 40% crit chance. Wow. So 8 to 11. Or we do a single shot from our shotgun and potentially do 12 damage. So blast, what does this do? It does a cone in front of you for 75% damage. Sure. Nice. We hit them both. Took out their armor. Christ, I should have been paying attention. The reason why I said that is because I didn't realize that they had armor on them. Whatever. We'll do blackout on the heavier one, which actually stunned him. Perfect. And then we could use our AoE attack here. Mana ball. Boom! And then we can pretty much just end our turn. Alright, let's rotate our camera here a little bit. So we had a 10% chance to hit that guy. That is terrible. I think we are going to let's just reload. Let's see here, Mr. Jimmy Mac. I think what we're gonna do is put you behind the wall in full cover. Got 7 hit points. You got 9 hit points. So obviously we're gonna want to do the most amount of damage, and we also mark him, which is important. Which actually was really stupid of me because I could have marked him and then, or I actually marked the other guy, and then he would have had a higher chance of hitting him. Oops. Okay, so we have 59% chance of hitting the other bloke. Or I could just do a mana ball, which is pretty ridiculous. Let's do that. Like, that's guaranteed damage, because if you notice the little orange or the yellowish P that they have here, that's their physical armor. You notice my guy, or Jimmy Mac here is another good example. He's got P, M, and T, physical, magical, and technical. I think I described this in a previous video. Let's tag the other one. Oh, yes. And I can do that damage. Actually, hold up. Oh, don't do that. Can we just try to move? No. Let's not do that. Let's put you behind some cover. And then let's do it. Yeah, so it hits them both.
Nearly done. Get ready to board the ambulance.
We are just going to straight up end our turn right here. So here's our technical enemies.
I got it! The garage is open, and the ambulance coded to accept you as registered drivers. Just get in. I'll activate the elevator and get you on the road.
Now, we don't actually have to fight these things. We could just go ahead and get in the ambulance. But I'm going to fight them. Because why not? I think we should probably Just wipe out your armor. And then we'll take Mr. Blamco Mac. Come right up in here. Take him out. Oh wait, no, that was a total misclick. I meant to put him behind this these tubes over here, and then take out this crowd control drone. I don't know why I kept trying not to say droid and drone at the same time. There's no portmanteau of droid and drone. Droid and drone. Goddamn, why am I having a hard time saying this? So I have a 31% chance to hit this guy just straight up in heavy cover right now. Sure. Oh, he's immune to magic. Okay. We could mark him. Like right now. Oh, yes. So I missed my mark. That's fine. All right there, Jimmy Mac. So we got the damage. Now we marked him. So I could just go up there with Blamco Mac. How much? You got actually 4 armor left. That's the problem. So that just restores the armor. Later on, the drones will actually get a, or your rigger will get a skill that like boosts up your Renraku, your little droid. Don't have access to it quite yet. That sucks that we missed there. Sure. Or you know what? I could potentially just blast him. That's guaranteed damage. Or is it because I'd have to technically move and attack? Okay. Fine. Hey, there we go. But I guess shotguns aren't really sucking after all. I mean, once you get their accuracy up, they do a hell of a lot of damage. I'm not a big fan of the whole, the blast skill, or whatever this is, the cone. I think that skill kind of sucks. It's pretty subpar. And I feel like the little info card here that gives you all the little information, I just think that it's deceptive when it comes to doing that one skill.
Sweet. We stole ourselves a ride. I've keyed it into the grid link.
The reason why I say that is because that skill is just so like unpredictable, and it can be very just inaccurate. That's why I don't think that the little info pop-up, the tooltip, I don't think it's accurate. Or at least it's just not showing you everything. It's just like obfuscating some of the other parts that actually really go into further detail. So let's turn in our quest to Smedley here.
Well done. But you know, this is only the first part. I assume you found the uniforms in the back of the ambulance?
Yep, and pretty ugly ones at that.
I looked at the manifest. They, and I quote, provide a professional yet cost-effective attire for on-location and mobile medical service providers of pay grade 3 and below.
I have no idea what that means.
It means put it on, and nobody will think you're anything but a low-salary pavement scraper.
So when do we head out?
As soon as you're ready.
All right, so we've got our new little cosmetic item, the dock wagon overalls, which we are going to have to put on. The dock wagon, we got a dock wagon card basic, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think those are basically like health kits. So we got 4 karma and then $2,600. Sounds pretty good to me. Or 2,600 new yen, to be quite technical. Pretty sweet too. Our cab turns into a really boxy, shitty. Looks like an 80s toy. You know what it looks like? It looks like a micro machine. Like if a micro machine can just be blown up. That's what it looks like to me. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode. So please do take care and have a good one.